Right, today we're going to show you how to get a unicorn and how not to get a unicorn. Alright, so we've got the unicorn angry at us, right? It's hitting us. But yeah, so where do you find the unicorn though, and how do you tame it? Alright, so if we travel north from Breville, up this road, you can see right here is Arcane Grove. This is where the unicorn lives. Alright, it'll be in this area here. Pretty easy to get to. Alright. And then once you get there, make sure when you're approaching, you don't have a weapon drawn, or you'll get this issue right here, where it wants to attack you. It doesn't like you to have weapons drawn. Now, there may be minotaurs and trolls around. You can ignore them and just run at the unicorn. Right? And once you get to the unicorn, you can just hit ride, and it'll let you ride it. Now, if it's angry at you, you have to wait till it's no longer angry at you. So you may need to leave the area and come back. Right, when approaching the grove and get close, make sure to put all your weapons away. Don't have any weapons pulled out. You may see trolls and bears and things like that around, and even minotaurs that want to attack you, but don't pull weapons out to fight them. Alright, just avoid them, sprint around them, run up to the unicorn. The unicorn may even fight some things. Just run up to the unicorn and ride. Right as we ride down the trails, we'll notice that this is much faster than the free painted horse you can get from the main storyline. Right, and then there's a even better horse than the unicorn that we can get later on in the game. Right, if you mess up during the unicorn quest and it wants to attack you, you need to find a place to load and unload the zone. So just while keeping the unicorn nearby so it doesn't get away. If the unicorn isn't within visible range when you do this, it may disappear. So we'll go to these bay room stables here, enter. Alright, now we've gone through a load, we can exit. And now the unicorn should be calmed down and we can re-ride it. Now in order to make the unicorn yours, riding it the first time isn't enough. So you need to escape with the unicorn, get away from the danger, and make sure there's no enemies around, because if there's an enemy around, the unicorn will do what you just saw and attack you, especially if you pull out a weapon. Right, once there's no enemies around and you're fairly certain it's safe, okay, you can get off the unicorn. Now, it's not going to fight anything. Now you can just get back on the unicorn. And at this point, it should become your mount. Right, and to know for sure if it's your mount, you can just travel to another stable somewhere else. And now the unicorn should appear there. The unicorn likes to wander around, though. So it can be a little weird. It'll just wander off from you when you're not riding it. So that may cause you issues and cause you to lose track of your unicorn, but as soon as you fast travel, it'll be back again. But here is the biggest problem with the unicorn right now. Hopefully they fix it. If it sees you pull out a weapon, it doesn't like you again, right? It doesn't like violence. This is this unicorn. While it's a great and fast mount, you just have to run the whole time you're on it. You can't fight anything. And it can't see you try and fight. So if you want to fight stuff, you have to get off of it and get out of sight of the unicorn, and then you can fight stuff. And so again, once it does this, just find a zone you can load in and load back out from. Are they scared of the unicorn? Yeah, but be careful about bringing it back to where guards are, because the guards will fight it, and because it's a violent horse, now it will attack. Yeah, and that's not ideal. That's not what you want. So yeah, if the unicorn is in combat with anybody else and you unload and load the zone back, it won't matter. It won't let you ride it. And pretty much this guard is going to end up killing the unicorn. But we did load and unload, so now it's no longer an enemy, so we can fast travel. Right, and the unicorn fast traveled with us, but it died. So now we can just take its horn, I guess. So therein lies the problem with the unicorn right now until they patch that. I don't remember the unicorn being such an issue in the original Oblivion, but I replaced the unicorn pretty quickly with the the nightmare from the Brotherhood quest. So yeah, the black horse you get from the Brotherhood quest is way better than the unicorn anyway, and it can't die. But if you can keep from pulling out a weapon in front of the unicorn, will get you to where you need to go quickly. It's just an unfortunate glitch right now that it can't. Or maybe it's not a glitch, maybe it's just the way it's meant to be. It seems pretty It just seems like a pretty steep thing to have to do to keep a unicorn. So, especially if you have to protect the unicorn, you can't. It's kind of a pain.